All right, should be live here. Make sure everything is up. Yeah, it's live. Hey, what's up, guys? This is the right here, a Retro Crypto YouTube channel. This one's a pretty much, it's almost like an improv video. Not much preparation. I'm just rushing because I have to go out to the gym. But with today's market news, and it's just so exciting, everything that's going on, I had to, it's not really news. It's just the numbers are awesome, even though it's red now, but it was all bright green just a little bit ago. That's how it works. But yeah, I'm just going to do a quick video today. I wanted to do it live, so I'm back to chat with you guys a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to run out and go to the gym. All right, so uh, if you haven't hit the like button, please take a second, stop and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not subscribe? We got tons of stuff to talk about every day, almost every other day. There's something big going on, so please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Um, we're going to be talking mainly about HEX today and Zen. Got a lot there I want to talk about in a very short amount of time. So I'm just going to dive right in. If you haven't looked into the memberships yet, you want to support the channel, it's right in the descriptions. Be greatly appreciated. Starts at like $2.99. I think it's like $3 a month or something to that effect. All right, guys. So let's just get started here. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right. Hey, did you guys see this earlier today? Floki, I was up to like 90 something percent. It was absolutely crazy. And people at work are like, what is that? What is that? And I was like, I don't know. Somebody's pumping it. It's going to dump. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Floki did do a little bit of craziness today. Oops, let me get this comments in here so I can see you guys chatting to me. There we go. All right. Let's just go straight at it. All right, right here you see this is Hex with the Fu Manchu chart that is free on TradingView. I always say it. I added something to it. Yes, I took and actually tweaked something that was probably near perfect, but I added something to it that looks pretty dang good, and I'm kind of happy I did it. What I did was I took my Ichimoku chart and I added it to it, so it like overlaps it a little bit, and it's really easy to do. If I need to sure have a video for you guys, all it takes is a few comments and that you want one, and I'll just do it one day. We'll do a live stream, and I'll show you how to set up the Ichimoku chart and trading view and all that good stuff. You just gotta let me know if you want it. All right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a peek at HEX with the Ichimoku chart with it, and you notice how the Ichimoku chart here, you can see the green and the red, and that's predicting the future action of the market. So if it's on the well, we're going to do the daily scope first. So when we look at the daily scope, it's going to go out to March 13th. So now when we look at the Fu Manchu chart, Cipher A chart, you'll see that from this point forward, it's going to help predict what should happen um, off of previous indicators, market action. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But I think it looks pretty dang cool. Hey, make sure that you guys hit the like button. The more likes I get, the more people will get in here. And I got to roll out at 6, so help me out. And we got Hex Farah to it there. I would love if you did some TA tutorials. We will set it up. You got it. All right. All right, so let's go back over here, and we're going to we'll start this one on January 31st. So you see January 31st, we had a bearish continuation, and then a bullish, 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 bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bullish. All right. Right now we're still bullish. And you can see that Ichimoku chart is predicting a little bit of a pullback, maybe, but much bullishness in the future for HEX, which is pretty exciting. Very exciting actually. Now, what I've been doing my HEX is I've been taking profits, guys. I've been slowly taking profits. I have a certain amount in my portfolio that once it hits it, I take profits. I had a very large stake in by the blessing of God right when this market kicked off again. Now, do I think we're in a bull market yet? I don't know. I still think it's a bear trap, but I mean a bull trap, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And what I'm trying to do is accumulate as much dry powder as I possibly can. And if I don't accumulate dry powder, I want to have something tangible left over. I'm not doing this again where I'm riding around looking at Lambos and then, yeah, back to looking at, I don't know, Ford Focuses. All right. All right. So let's jump down here at the Fu Manchu cipher B chart, and you're going to see that there was a sell signal, a bear sign here, a sell signal. We rode down this channel, but right now it is at a buy long signal here, and the momentum's up. The volume is up. Well, the volume is more so neutral. That's the yellow. The cash flow is positive, and the momentum's up, but the volume is actually just neutral in my opinion. The RSI has HEX as being overheated, overbought big time. So want to be careful. I wouldn't be running around buying too much HEX right now. I don't think you're going to be getting at the best price. Wow, I got 5 people here already. Thank you. I got 4 likes, 5 viewers. This is my day. Now watch it be like 50 people in here, and I got to run out to the gym. Yes, I waited till I'm 47 years old to learn how to fight, but yeah. I'm tired of talking my way out of fights. All right, yeah. And we're going to go down here to the 4-hour chart. Who am I going to fight? Anyway, all right. My wife's back there running her mouth at me, even though she encouraged me to do it. All right, so we got the 4-hour chart here. We have a change from previous trend, and then we have a bunch of bullish continuations all the way through up here. We do have a bearish continuation up here at the top, but as you can see over here, the market has already just did a little bit of a pullback, so that's no big deal. It's looking like we're going to be continuing with Ichimoku. I'm really liking Ichimoku integrated with this. What do you guys think? I mean, it is so easy to add it. It's, oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm excited. I hope I got this one right, but I think I'm gonna like this one moving into the future. I'm not changing anything. Got a sell sign here on a Fu Manchu B chart. So it's looking like on a 4-hour chart, there's a strong possibility HEX is going to do a little bit of a pullback the way it has been doing. It does not shock me. Like I said, that's why I am taking profits along the way this time. The 2-hour chart definitely has HEX in the middle, a slight pullback. And you can see the RSI is dipping drastically all the way down to the neutral. That's a heck of a pullback for the RSI as far as purchasing versus selling goes. There's a lot of sell pressure going on right now. Now jumping forward, HEX with the 20-day, 50-day, 100-day, and 200-day moving average here, and it goes in that order: purple, green, orange, and red. It looks pretty good actually. Look at this on a day, or at least on a 4-hour chart. It actually found support and bounced off of that 50-day moving average. So the 20-day is still leading that. It looks pretty good, honestly. That looks. I would have rather them not touch like that, but that was still a good sign that it held. So that is a nice fan going on there. Let's look at the daily chart. The daily chart is actually not looking too bad. Now, we did have a death cross. Well, it's not really a death cross because it's the opposite of a death cross, actually. So we had a 200. That's a positive right here. You see the 200-day had crossed over to, I'm sorry, let me slow down. The 20-day had crossed over the 200-day moving average, which is a very positive movement right there. So yeah, even daily is looking good. But I think overall the whole market is looking much, much better right now. A lot more exciting. The fear and greed indicator has HEX as being fearful right now. So that's something to keep in mind. It was greedy, but right now it's fearful. We'll jump forward here. Exponential moving average has HEX being very bullish with the 4-hour chart, and the daily chart is very bullish also. Might as well look at the 2-hour chart just in case. As the 2-hour chart has wicked into the ribbons, but it looks like it's holding out for now. So we're going to say that HEX is still bullish. All right. Let's jump right into Hedron before we do anything else. So we'll take a peek at Hedron. Hedron's like I really, really like Hedron. I know I always say that, but I really, really, really do like Hedron. I think there's a lot of potential there, something to be excited about if you're patient. But the only reason I have not gone into Hedron as aggressively as I would like is because until Pulse Chain is released, HEX will not experience the growth that I think that it will eventually. I hope that makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. And Hedron is built within a HEX ecosystem, I guess you would say. So until HEX truly blossoms, I don't feel Hedron's going to blossom to its full potential. And its potential is pretty massive, honestly. And it's like, in my opinion, it's not the most user-friendly setup, and it's still catching on. So there's a lot of potential there, guys. And I love earning my ICOSA after the staking, and then staking the ICOSA for Hedron and ICOSA. It was sometimes the most genius things are the most simple plans. I'm sure you guys agree with that. All right, so let's take a look at Hedron with the 4-hour chart. Hedron had a bullish continuation and a change from previous trend. That's this little purple triangle, and that was on the 15th of February. Then we had a bearish continuation, a long signal, then I'm sorry, a bullish continuation, a long signal, then a bearish continuation, then a short signal. So with the 4-hour chart, Hedron is definitely doing a little bit of a pullback. That short signal was accurate. If you look at the Ichimoku, the way I have it integrated with this here, and for you, those of you that just joined, please hit that like. Oh, I got 6 likes. You guys knew what I was going to say before I said it. We're like on the same wavelength or something. Anyway, that was an inside joke with my wife there. The Right now you'll see that it's definitely the Ichimoku for the next 4 days is predicting it to go bearish. I really love how this is overlapping that. So we'll have to see how that plays out. You can see how this was predicted perfectly, actually, because this leads the market. Remember that. Now, down here with the Cipher B chart here, you'll see that Hedron has a sell signal here, and momentum has dropped down drastically, and the volume, which is yellow, has dropped off. We are still riding through this channel. We have not reached the bottom yet. So yeah, Hex is definitely in the middle of a bit of a pullback right now. So maybe there's a good buying opportunity coming up. I will wait a little bit. It is indicating that the RSI is indicating that it is oversold, which is something to be very excited about. Now, let's take. I've never looked at Hedron with the moving averages, but yeah, probably it's about that time we start doing it. You'll see that the purple, which is a 20-day moving average, has crossed over to 50 and crossed over to 100. The 200 is still over top of it, which is very bearish, but it looks like it's quickly approaching it. Now that's on a daily chart. The 4-hour chart is a little bit better. Not really. 4-hour chart is showing that Hedron has dipped under the 50-day moving average and it's approaching 100 days. So the 4-hour chart is pretty bearish with Hedron, which is consistent with this 4-hour chart here. So yeah, Hedron's definitely pulling back. Exponential moving, one other thing, but the Ichimoku, I'm sorry, the fear and greed indicator is indicating that Hedron is still in the, it's not, nope, correction. I was going to say that it's still the greedy phase, but it looks like it's really about to drop down to the fearful. So I would really consider that fearful if I were you guys. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just ordinary guy out there who loves cryptocurrency. Exponential moving average for Hedron. Hedron is bearish on a 2-hour chart. It's bearish on a 4-hour chart. And what do you know? No, it's still bullish on the daily chart. So if you're looking at Hedron to the distant future, you should feel confident about it as I do. That chart looks perfect for exponential moving average, but that's if you're thinking long term and not short term. And it depends what motivates you. What are your plans? What are you trying to achieve right now? You're trying to have short term gains or long term gains. Hope that makes sense to you guys. All right. All right. So that's it for Hex and Hedron. All right, now we got to jump right into Zen. Remember, I'm on a very limited amount of time today. Hey, please make sure you guys hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. Jump right into Zen charting. All right, so this chart looks pretty cool with Zen right here now because Zen is starting to grow exponentially. I have to have a different approach to it. So now when I chart it, I have to chart out Zen on Ethereum, the traditional one, the first, and then we have to do Binance and then Polygon. The rest I don't really follow that closely, but these three seem to encompass enough of the project that it gets the point across. All right. All right. So right here, you'll see Zen with the Fu Manchu chart. You'll see that Zen I'm doing the 4 hours, so the 4-hour chart, so it goes 4 day in advance. It's predicting for the next 4 days is continue to pull back, like we have experienced, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But it looks like on the 4th day it's trying to go green, so we'll see how. I'm not sure how that's going to be. But we had a change from previous trend on February 15th, then a bullish continuation, bullish, a long signal, a bearish, a bullish, and a bullish. So really, right now, the Fu Manchu cipher chart is stating the opposite of what the Ichimoku is stating. So that's where, like I said, you got to use multiple tools. So this does tell me something. I don't know what it's telling me yet, but it's telling me something. Unfortunately, it's part of technical analysis. Um, Now, Ichimoku does spend a lot of his time more accurate than wrong, but I mean, that's charting. That's part of the game. So I'm just going to watch this closely and see how this plays out. Because this could be the turning point of it also. Because right here, you see that it has found its bottom. Now, the problem is it keeps finding bottoms, and then we go up a little bit, and then we discover a newer lower low. Now, Jack Levin never lied to us about that. He said that's how it would play out. And by God, that's how it's playing out. But I just can't wait till we find the real bottom, and then we could take off. But until then, you just gotta keep the faith. You either believe in a project and a founder, or you don't. All right. Next one down here, the Blue Manchu is showing that the momentum is very much so up for Zen right now. There is a long signal firing off here, which does support this here. This long signal right here in this channel just took off. The RSI is showing that Zen is overbought, which is a very bullish sign. I'll take that any given day. Let's see where Zen's bottom's at right now. It's at 0.000001. So that's where our current bottom is for Zen. We'll have to see if it holds. There's no guarantees. Now, if we look at, this is Polygon. No, wait. That's B Zen. Yeah, Polygon Zen. Polygon Zen looks much better in my opinion, actually. As you can see, it's a little noisy in here with this, but I still love how the Ichimoku flows behind it. But you see right now, well, actually, no, right now, the previous trend, bullish continuation, bullish, bearish, and a short signal, and you can see it dropped off right here. So right now, the Zen charts are kind of going the opposite of what the Ichimoku's stating, but we'll have to keep a close eye because you can see where it was green here. It had a pullback, but then it took right back off. So just because this is pulled back doesn't mean there's not more potential there. Now, going 4 days into the advance, it's predicting continuation of bullishness. So only time will tell. If you just joined the stream, make sure you hit the like button so we get this video out there in front of the masses. We all win. All right. Now, the this the cipher B chart looks really good actually. The volume's up, the momentum's up, the long signal, the channels there. That is excellent looking. And then RSI is showing it slightly overbought. So yeah, that's Polygon's looking great. Now on Binance Zen, not so good. Binance Zen is experiencing a significant pullback. You can see it's just dropping like a brick basically. And on top of that, all of this is just Ichimoku is predicting a sell-off. It's that's just I don't even want to show this one. It speaks for itself. There is nothing positive to say for Zen. The only good thing for Zen right now, it looks like it's slowly creeping its way up to a neutral territory for being oversold. Um, Last but not least, because I'm quickly running out of time, Jack Levin posted this 6 hours ago. I thought it was pretty exciting. Zentoshi. All right, so you have, well, let me say the whole thing here. Bitcoin blockchain, we are coming. And then it has Zen there. And then you click on this and it says Zentoshi. And basically, I'm not fully understanding how this is going to work, but I'm pretty sure the basis of it. And you have a Bitcoin node here. You have a user, I guess, provide a Terraport wallet ID, which is for the Bitcoin blockchain. Then stake 2 million Zen on Ethereum. Now, the Zentoshi contract meant original inscription. So I'm thinking that this Zen will be running, well, it will be running on the Bitcoin blockchain. And I'm assuming that there's going to have to be a bridge of some sort or wrapped Zen. I'm not educated on this. I have not watched a video on it. I really need to, but I'm suspecting that this right here is going to answer that question. I'm going to click on it. Now, this is me clicking on it live, so I don't want nothing. Okay, nah, that's something else. Oh, that's the ordinals. I haven't messed with that stuff. All right, so yeah, but I got 8 viewers and I got to run to the gym. I'm so freaking mad at right now. Is there any projects you guys want me to chart real quick for you? But if you do, you gotta say it now or hold your peace. You got like seconds to like be like, hey, chart this real fast for me. But yeah, that's where we're at today. Anything? I'm waiting. I love the fact that you gave my likes too. Appreciate it. And by the way, guys, like I said, this is a real quick live stream. I'm usually on here for like an hour. Feel free to leave comments, questions, whatever. I will get back to you. Also, there's a membership. If you want to support the channel, help me pay for this crap. I would appreciate it. If not, it's all good. I'm still going to keep doing what I do. All right. But yep. So I got to get ready to roll. So I just want to thank you guys for joining me. This is awesome. If you like live streams like this that are like kind of quick, but you know, blah, 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 let me know. If you don't like it, you prefer it pre-recorded, let me know. All right. Let me know regardless. All right, guys. But all right, I'm going to bounce out now. All right. Till next time. Peace out.